The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Tuesday morning. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far and ready to rock the markets. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get my phone set up here at the stream as my backup. And we'll look at the markets overnight. And Q doesn't look like it's moved much. Let's take a look. Easier to do in a 15-minute chart here. I haven't moved any of the yellow lines this morning. Got caught up in a couple other things. Again, Q is kind of consolidated and been coming down. A little less than 200 points of range. I'm sure ES is similar. Oops, I blew up NASDAQ again. ES. There we go. Move our yellow lines. And we're looking at about 39 points of range there. Over here on copper. Good morning, Matt. Long time no see. Haven't talked to you in like forever. Copper's been coming down. About 120 ticks of range. Morning, Chris. Gold? Gold looks like it was really like dull. Don't tell it I said that. Gold, about 9 points of range. UltraBond came down here. Oh, it broke under 160. For about 2 points of range. Good morning, Burl. How are you this morning? Crude. Being crude. Looking like we have about just under 3 points of range on crude. No idea why I just snapped into a southern accent, but okay. Well, it was alright. I charted, I slept, charted some more, slept some more. Banned someone on the Discord. Wow, so natural gas has been coming down at some fierce velocity, almost 400 ticks of range. That's pretty impressive. Last but not least, the Dow. Wow, I didn't move the yellow line in the Dow. It's like right at the spot it's supposed to be. Interesting. About 250 points of range. And the Russell, last but not least. Is there. For about 19 points of range. So that's where we sit, or stand, or lay, or whatever you happen to be doing. see. Looks like we're trying to head down. Just missed that short signal. Not sure I would have wanted to take it there anyway. Copper, short signal there. Didn't chart out copper yet. So, ES just sending a short signal there. I don't think I have an ES chart ready here anywhere. I have a trade ongoing on the Gauntlet account, not going well. Automatic trade that enter. I do have an ES. ES is popping back up. So I'm not against taking an ES trade. No, that would be bad. How about you, Burrow? How was your weekend? Uh, so, watching this here, seeing this wants to continue to come down on ES. Don't want to take that NQ because that's already dropped. 12, 13 points. And yeah, should have jumped on ES. So, I'm an idiot. And we'll wait for the next opportunity. Did have a good night last night on stream. If I can hear, we are starting the morning up. $121 on the TCP. Currently sitting up about 54 on the Gauntlet account. And I haven't logged into the Apex today yet. And depending on how I do things, I might need to run Apex off of our trader if I want to take trades there. I always forget to hit enter on the Discord to advertise the stream. Did that now. I need a social media manager. Anyone want to work for free and get up early every morning? Uh, uh-huh. Crude oil, sending me a signal. Trying to go long there. Looks like it might be good. I wasn't fast enough. I'm still waking up. And actually, I think I have figured out something, maybe. Give me 1 second here, guys. I have having an issue with NinjaTrader that I think I just figured out, but I need to check something. So if alerts pop up, I'm going to be not seeing them for a minute here. Yep. I'm back. And AQ popped up, so it was good. I did not take that short. So from there, 95 down to 81, I've been close to by 15, though I'm usually looking for 30. I also have an early morning breakfast here, so I'm going to be muting and chewing. Everyone got deathly quiet all of a sudden. Wake up, everybody. It's time to trade. Oh, that crude signal would have not been good. Back up to the SMA line, now it's riding it down, so maybe it's just indecisive right now. Yesterday, early morning was also indecisive, and then all of a sudden it got kind of busy. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, this weather was weird, man. Here, we had a freeze warning this morning, and then they went to 80 on Saturday. Gold sending a short signal there, but I don't like it there. Yes, popping back up as well. I mean, those downward trending bands. NQ popped up about 8 points off that long signal. Gold bounced and heading back up. There's crude again. Oh, natural gas falling quickly again. Crude sending a second short signal there. I kind of like it, but not 100% sure. Crude's still a jerk at times. Don't tell it I said that. Started out CL over the weekend, and for the most part, it came out really nice. There's just sometimes, I mean, like, I'm looking at this, and I blew up the wrong chart. Do that a lot, don't I? I hear, I mean, this would have been a decent trade, I guess. 16 up to 42, that would have been good. Obviously, I haven't met these long signals both would have been bad. This short signal would have been good. Hey, I'm Matt. How you doing? ES heading up. So that long signal there against my trading plan because it was a downward trending SMA line, but it obviously would have worked. It's already gone 28 points. So that sucked. But that's okay. Treasuries are also heading up. UltraBond moving up after it dipped below 160 earlier. Oh, copper. Sending signals back and forth, but it's kind of sideways right now. A bit slow so far. Well, I shouldn't say that. That was a nice move by NQ up. It came at a weird spot for me. I did kind of do the up slightly down thing. I should have jumped in when it was there. I could have rode that up. But I did not. And actually, I mean, it made a nice... Right here is a good signal. This is right as my alarm clock was going off when that signal went. And you can see here, that would have been much better. Would have made me worry on this pullback, but would have never ended up stopping out and would have went by 30. Morning, Yolanda. Glad to see you. It's been a little bit. Was worried about you. Knew you were missing. Hadn't seen you. Hope all's been going well for you. Sorry to hear that, Yolanda. But I'm glad, you take that time and I'm glad you're back. I always worry about people when they disappear. Still wish I knew what happened to, and all of a sudden my mind forgets his name. Vincent. Yeah, Vincent. Still don't know what happened to him. But I keep track of people. Right now, not much going on, so I'm just kind of charting out the night. You have to excuse me. I like to keep charting out things and trying to do it all at once at the end of the week. It's kind of time consuming. So if I have some time here, I like to utilize it. And it prevents me from just constantly talking about saying everything is sideways. Everything is sideways. Everything is sideways. See? That gets boring to say after all that time. I could record myself saying it and just hit something on this software. Back and 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, Yolanda. Um, Down about 500 on the TCP. Uh, Down big on the Gauntlet account, but haven't blown it yet. And I have an Apex account now, and I'm up $15 on that. But I'm working on it. I'm up 120 today on the TCP, and up 100 or so in the Gauntlet. It's more confidence thing again. I think I just started trading too conservatively once I got funded. Great job. Yesterday was a harder day to trade because volume was down because of the day after the holiday. So being green yesterday was extra extra hard. So that was an excellent job. Top of the hour. Let's jump to the head. Jump to the head. Yeah, jump ahead. See if anything's popping. Nothing's popping. Hopping, stopping, popping like a rabbit. Short signal there on NQ, but no way I'm taking that there. UltraBond. Quick move down. Yeah. Um. I have heard of TikTok. Not sure about them yet. Someone on the Earn to Trade Discord, right when they first came out, they passed their eval, and then TikTok told them in order to get funded, they had to post a review on Trustpilot. So forced reviews kind of turned me off. tick, not tick-tock, obviously. Still early, don't judge me. Yeah, they might have changed that. That was like right when TikTok first came out. TikTok. I'm gonna keep saying tick tick, not TikTok. Tick 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 tick. Now I sound like a time bomb. Anyway, so that was, I mean, a few weeks back. So maybe they've changed something after people complained. I just know, that sent a red flag for me, and because I was surprised. It was right after Rod Caselli had posted his review, and Happy Penguin on the Earn a Trade Discord posted that they were telling him to do a review before they set up his funded account. Yeah, on that, I'm also. I mean, I do trust Rod Caselli, Futures Fanatic YouTube channel, and he did a review of them, so that gave him a little bit of credibility. Uh, I trust CFT more, and I don't think he's done a review of them. He's just kind of also sick of all the prop firms that are popping up. You know, I've seen this before with other things where you start seeing a whole bunch of companies pop up. Eventually, you're going to start seeing failures. And my worry is that these failures of the ones that, especially the ones that don't put you live, eventually, I'm really worried that you're going to start seeing people not get paid. I don't think there's any issues with the ones that are already established, like Apex and even Leo and UProfit and all that. Of course, Earn a Trade puts you live, so they have no real concerns and Top Step and all that. But there's eventually going to start being ones that just kind of disappear, I'm afraid. So, I like CFT's advice. Stick with the ones that, have gotten a track record. Obviously, newer ones can get a track record over time, but, you know, between the ones that have established themselves, you can definitely get enough accounts that you don't really have to go with anything new that just pops up. The other concern with Tick Tick, hey, I got it right that time. It's probably not that big of a concern, but it is a concern. They're based in Romania, which borders Ukraine, and while I don't think anything's going to spill into Romania, it's something that has to be also watched. So we see NQ came down to the SMA line and then bounced. Just trying to head back up toward 14,000, but it's got a way to go. I was told Romania. Hmm. I'm not sure. Mm, let's go look. I was told by, I think, Happy Penguin said Romania as well, so hey, maybe the Penguin's lying to me. Nope. Here, right on their site. Bucharesti, Romania. I also think they kind of stole their design and some of their, like, that bowl looks a lot like the same bowl from Bowlinox, but I guess everyone kind of uses the Wall Street bowl. But yeah, Bucharesti, Romania. Oh, really? Oh, you seem to know more than I do. Then maybe I should. I don't research this stuff a lot just because I I don't have money for right now for more evals. Yeah. I just I don't know. Obviously, I hopefully they're legit, and or I shouldn't even say that. I think they're totally legit. I mean, they might have been a little lazy by copying a website design, but I just hope. What am I trying to say here? I hope they have the business sense to make this work, and that they didn't jump into something and then get overwhelmed and whatever. It seems somehow it. I wouldn't think that setting up one of these things, one of these prop firms would be that easy. But with all the ones that are popping up, it seems to be pretty easy. Yeah, I grabbed an Apex over the weekend. Obviously, these prop firms are good money most likely. It still worries me. I mean, I know Apex and all them seem to have a handle on it, but like if some super trader comes in and like figures out a way to make like a couple hundred grand, are they going to be able to handle it? Yeah, I like Bull and Ox. I like the fact that it has ox in the name. That's why that's an important thing to base a your liking of a company on. But yeah, the ox caught my eye right away. I like that you can choose end of day drawdown there as well. I'm definitely a end of day drawdown fan versus constantly trailing. So NQ continues to head up. Holy wow. Hmm. Yes, it is. Next resistance area looks like to be about 60-ish. No, 66, 60 to 70 area. This consolidation area over here. Hopefully it gives me some more opportunities later because I totally missed this one. If I had $50 million, I'm not sure I would use it to start a prop firm. Yes. Excellent point there as well. And Q has been doing some nice moves overnight. Hopefully he'll do nice moves overnight when I do the next overnight stream on May 6th. I need to record a promo for that. Gold trying to pop up here. Did a quick pullback. So far, this hasn't been really eventful morning. You got the indices there going. This has been, see, I don't know. Me and ES may need to get to know each other better because, here this is NQ. It sent this last signal here. We had this downtrending SMA line, and I hate taking a trade there. Obviously, it would have been beautiful. It would have worked. But here on ES, I guess I was kind of down. Wait. This second signal here would have been perfect. I thought I switched over the SMA lines here. I need to do that. Notice here, I made it easier now to see whether SMA line is uptrending or downtrending. I unblew up this thing. You can see here the white. When the SMA line is white, it's going up, and when it's coming down, it's blue. Found a nice little indicator that allows me to do that. It's easier to try and figure out which way it's going. Oh, nice move down here on Crude that I missed. So I was hemming and hawing about this short signal here, and then obviously it was very, very good. Very, very good. I should have taken it. Should have. It's it's only gone down about 150 ticks. That's my idiot move of the day. Not taking that. Oh, the 72 tick candle right there. Pull back here a bit on the indices to the SMA line. Short signal, but bouncing. Gold doing some weird stuff down there in the bottom left-hand corner. UltraBond doesn't have a lot of volume yet this morning. Yep. Yeah, 2 weeks from this Friday, on May 6th, I'll be doing another Europe session, London session, whatever. And 2 days before that, I'll be doing an extended session for FMOC. So I think in like a 50-hour period of time, if you include share vision, I'll be streaming 25 hours of that. So y'all gonna get very sick of me. And trying to set a short signal here. Interesting spot. Not really liking it there. What does ES say? ES is saying the same thing, and ES is like, hey, if you jumped in here, it ought to be up a point. Gold still heading up, so again, I blew up the wrong chart again. I hate it when I do that. And I do that like 10 times a stream. So, again, this was an iffy spot for me to take a trade. It seems these iffy spots are working more and more. Now, if I had a 1 point stop, it would have actually stopped me out. But other than that, if I had been like a 1.5, we would be going up to at least 2. And it has not sent me, I mean, this is the last good signal. I would not have taken this one well into the bands. Russell's sending me a signal. So, I mean, this one back here would have been ended up being good. Zoop. I think. There we go. Yeah. For 2 points. Hey, welcome back, Burl. You got quiet for like an hour. I guess I haven't even been streaming an hour, so that's a lie. Seems like a lot longer this morning. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes ES can seem very slow, and I had trouble when I used to chart it out regularly. I had trouble finding a good reward risk on it. It's like almost needed a 2 point stop looking if I was looking for 2 points, and like if I looked for 4 points, it seemed like it never got there. So it's like I don't know. I guess I need to rechart, chart it out again this weekend and see what I can figure out. Well, next time, make sure to ask for a hall pass. Yeah, don't get into any accidents. So, copper was looking ugly. Now it's coming down. UltraBond all of a sudden woke up to like and rolled out of bed and just fell out of bed and falling down. Yes. So from here, thank you. Sorry, 29 down to 19. That'll already be 10 points. Weird spot though. Excellent job, Matt. Excellent job. Gold trying to come back down. So suddenly we're kind of red on everything. And Q kind of sitting there now, trying to pop back up. I don't know. That was not a place I would take a trade, but it does look like it wants to come back down now. So I want to take this if it breaks below this support area of 915-ish. Hmm. These are the questions I ask myself. Still watching NQ here. Can't figure out what it wants to do. We're about an hour from the cash open. Thank you, Matt. Absolutely, Burl. Yep. Popping back up here on the indices. Morning, John. How are you doing? I almost always use market orders as well, Burl. Every time it seems like every time I try to limit in, it goes without me. We're getting a long signal here, and I'm not sure about it. I don't know. I'm kind of like hemmed and hawed again. We have this downtrending SMA line. The bands are kind of coming down. I originally considered it. I even have the quant tower chart up here, and I said no. And off that first signal, it already went up 10 points, so that might have been a mistake. Yep. I mean, and honestly, with ES, you said you trade mostly ES. That's so liquid that you don't get much slippage. Um, there's some other things I gotta watch it though. If I like, sometimes like crude oil has a 3 or 4 tick spread. Gold at times will have that spread. with NQ or ES, for the most part, I'll definitely use market orders because usually you're not getting. You might get a point of slippage on NQ, which I mean, with as fast as NQ moves, it's not that big of a deal. And I say that, and then when it gets within 1 point of my profit target and doesn't hit it, then I say, oh yeah, I kind of forgot about news. Totally didn't even look at that. Thank you for that, John. Obviously, it didn't really bump much. Maybe that little long there on NQ, maybe it was from that. Uh, Posting this for Matt. It's showing how low the liquidity right now on NQ is. Mm, Not even like an emergency stop if a Fed speaker suddenly comes on or some weird dictator invades a country. I want to get to where I set my stops more based on conditions once I'm have more of a cushion. Big move down here on gold. Right now I use a set stop loss for the most part and set profit target, but like you know, let's take a look here. You know, like say I would have taken this buy signal here. Oh, wait, hold on. NQ's going nuts, so let me see what it's doing. Oh, ooh, whoa, big move down there on NQ. 13-point candle. Short signal. Trying to find my NQ chart, and I'll go back to, missed my entry. Dang it. See, that's one of the problems of doing things on TradingView and then having to find my chart. This has already moved 5 points, and I don't want to jump in once it's already moved that far. So I missed that entry, and I'm mad. And now I can't even get the. Wow, look at that. And now the darn chart's frozen on my screen. It won't go away. There. So that was a beautiful. Would have been a beautiful 10 points. But here, let's just use this recent one. Like, let's say I would have gotten to this short signal here. Not a place I would have got into it, but let's say I would have. The best stop would be the high of this move. So up here, which in this case would have been about an 18-point stop. More about 19-point stop. That's the type of stop is the best. The high of the most recent move. And then, looking for whatever reward to risk you want to look for, or just play it by what the market's going to give you. But, I don't like to go above a certain level of stop, and because of the risk, I don't want to blow an account or put myself too far in the hole with a daily loss limit or whatnot. It's like this move here. This long signal right here. Stop. I mean, in this case, my stop would have been bigger, but this could have been a smaller stop, just the low of the move. And that to me is the better, actually, the better way to place stops. But it's just sometimes that's just too big of a risk. So I do want to thank everyone for joining me this morning, as we're about 50 minutes into the cash open. If you hear from YouTube, I really appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button. We were definitely down on thumbs up yesterday. Down on thumbs up. Not sure that was the best sentence I've ever said in my life. We went right back to settlement. It's already down 14 points. So that's one of the issues of working off a 1 minute chart and trying to follow the signals, is sometimes you're late. Thank you, Burl. CBR6RDR. Thank you for subscribing. If you decide to chat, I'm just going to call you CBR for short. Feel free to say hi in the chat. Oh, hello there. Good morning. How are you doing today? The spammers are out on Twitch. I'm trying to look at higher time frames for some other moves. Wow, look at gold. So from this short signal, which I would not have taken because of where it was at, but I should have, obviously. From that short signal down, it's just fallen. Ooh, holy hana. Came down 11 points. Yesterday it went over 2,000, and now it's like Just ever since then, it's been free falling. Trying to see if there's any news here that I missed. UK is removing the Moscow Stock Exchange. Other than that, nothing big. Oh. Well, this is kind of big, guys, and this is kind of scary for anyone that has to buy gas. JP Morgan says oil may hit $185 a barrel if the EU bans all Russian oil immediately. So this is a missed opportunity here on NQ. As I was saying, then gold distracted me. I am trying to look at higher time frames for some reversal plays, or the signals seem to be good on the higher time frames as well. At least, I mean, I haven't gotten time to chart them out yet, but a lot of times these 30 or 60-minute signals, they sometimes have to deal with the pullbacks, are good on like NQ. And of course, there's also some good reversal plays. So I've been trying to look at the higher time frames and try and find a strategy there as well. Just time my free time to chart everything I want to chart is lacking. Yeah, ES popped up there, and then this quick sell off that short signal, it popped back up, and now continuing down. So if I had taken that short, I would already be up 2 points. A little bit of a pullback here. That NQ would have been 30. Russell, what's the Russell doing? Russell's more topsy-turvy today. So definitely missed opportunity there on NQ. So CBR, are you a prop firm trader? Are you in an evaluation? Do you trade your own account? What do you like to trade? I'm assuming ES. Yes, I'm nosy. I like to get to know my viewers. So another thing I would love to chart out. You see me chart out all these different, you know, trades I would have taken. One day I'd love to be able to chart them out as well if I missed by one candle. Like say if instead if I got in there. You see that would have actually stopped me out if I got in one candle late. But it wouldn't have been getting in there. That's my fear of why I don't like to jump in if I miss a signal. Because like I said, if I would have got in one candle late there, that would have stopped me out. And then went. Although, as we were talking before about stop placement, if I had just placed a stop at the low of the move, it would not have. Cool. CBR. Options is something I really still haven't figured out. Let's maybe one day. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's hanging around 41,000. Pardon the yawn. I never seem to get enough sleep. Though I did kind of eat like crap the last couple days. Getting back on the keto today after a couple day break off of it. UltraBond. Copper made a nice move down as well. Um, Macaroni salad or the Reese's cupcake. But this will probably be the last time I have carbs until Thanksgiving. Maybe my birthday in September, but most likely Thanksgiving. I'm normally hardcore keto, but I'll come off for a holiday here and there, and then I usually take a break from like the Sunday before Thanksgiving until after Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, Matt. You know, when I'm doing keto, my A1C goes way down. I still need to get. I mean, I still need to get a lot more weight off, which will be make it even better. I definitely. I mean, I even. I mean, I took like a. Yeah, I only took like a 3 day break from it, and like I could already tell how horrible just eating those extra carbs was making me feel. But the goal is to get the weight off and not lose any more body parts, and hopefully start making some money to be able to enjoy life. Have a great day, Yolanda. See you tomorrow or tonight on ShareVision if you still trade in the evenings every now and then. Good to see you. Glad you're back. Have you been intermittent fasting, Matt? Yep. MightyOxTrading. Come for the trading, stay for the nutritional advice. NQ still coming down, pop back up a little bit, but still trying to head down. So off of that signal, obviously I could have got in a candle late and still been good. But it's come down. Maybe not. Shouldn't. Well, yeah. 19's come down to 86. So a little over 30 points. The other thing, Matt, and obviously I don't want to turn this into a nutrition channel, but uh, have how long have you been on keto, and have you cycled off of it at all since you've been on it? We're flat now on gold. So gold made that huge move down. It was ended up being about 14 points. A little bit more of a move down, but mostly flat. And Q's kind of flattening out here as well. It's meeting its SMA line. Copper came back up to the SMA line, but big move down there. ES kind of flat now. Things calming down here. 30 minutes to go before the cash open. But Matt, I've been watching and reading some research that says if you don't cycle off of it like every 4 to 6 months for like a couple of weeks, the pancreas actually forgets how to handle carbs. So if you do go back on carbs or have a cheat day or whatever, the pancreas doesn't know how to um, handle it. The pancreas actually starts acting more like you're a type 1 diabetic for a while. I mean, obviously, if you stay on carbs, it comes back, but they're saying the best way is to kind of cycle off of it here and there for a couple weeks every 4 months or so. Hey, wow. Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's a lot of diabetics in everything now. I've been diabetic now, diagnosed for 20 years. Long signal firing on NQ, but I don't like it here. And I let it get totally out of control. And it did cost me a lower leg. Most of my carbs come from the little bit of carbs that are in cheese. Good morning, Ace. Welcome to Mighty Ox Nutrition and Ketosis channel with a little bit of trading thrown in. At this point, I'm pretty much more carnivore than keto. I eggs, cheese, chicken, hamburger, and sausage and fish. Crude oil popping up there with the crude desk opening. Kind of hit that band and pull back. It's kind of just hanging there above the SMA line. Crude popped up by almost about 40 ticks. UltraBond pulling back. Excuse me. Oh, gold more falling more. Copper dropping like a rock. Yep, I see that. Ace. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Yeah, I would wait for that one that to fall below the SMA line before I was comfortable taking that there. Let's see here. What was I was looking at? Oh yeah, what's new? Okay, I see. Uh, Up there. Now it's come down. Ace. There we go. That would be. It's sending me. Ooh, big move down. Well, I shouldn't say big. It's a 2 points. It's NQ doing here. NQ. Oh, I just missed the short signal again on NQ. Is my NQ signals not popping? What is going on? Ah, man. So there's another opportunity missed there. 10 points down. I'm not sure how I missed that signal. Man. Good job, Ace. Oh, that sounds great, Matt. Fortunately, I don't cook much, so I still don't get around real easy because of my peg leg and my weight, so cooking is a little bit tough. Okay, so I'm mad at myself here now because I've missed two beautiful moves on NQ. This one here, and now this one. Good morning, Stephen Lee. And how are you today? So I should be up big time, and I'm not. Someone needs to, like, smack me. Wow. Yeah. Yep. So I missed two 30-point moves now today. I might. Yes, you did, Ace. But you also said you weren't sure you were gonna let it bounce for a bit. So hold on, give me 1 second. I'm back. So I'm one day I might just do a stream that I'm just focused on NQ. Of course, that'll be the day it just kind of just goes totally sideways the entire day. As you can see here, So let's see here. If I had jumped in here one late, that would have still worked. Obviously, it would have taken longer. Would have gone into that move. Now this one, if I jumped in one late, it would have missed 18 points. We'll see if that still goes. I gotta get better at jumping in